provide the resources. And then what they decided at some point, here's where my nut is. I'm trying to see out of the way. But here's 1990, 1991, and 1992. The people at the census at 1992, the census, Mr. Faulkner, disclosed the demographic trend. And at that point, the State Department of Education made a decision, along with the Highway Department and the other institutions of government, to make sure that the people in Southwest didn't have equal schools. And they said to the white people in this section, we're going to provide schools right across the street from you in another district. So you can go to them, and they can't come because they can't buy the houses to go with you, so the schools will be left black. And at that point, what happened? We had poor schools because of flight. And right around us, all around us, Cabot, Denton, Bryant, we have wonderful facilities and wonderful everything else. Winning football team. Can you imagine? With black kids from Little Rock students. I'm just showing. How did that get? It was that because what happened and what is still happening, and I think you all have to understand this. Maybe we don't. But there is a thing called the tipping point. At some point in Little Rock, it became evident that the black population combined with the Hispanic population was more than 40%. And the tipping point in life in America is that if we get 40, 50% of the majority white community, then people start fearing and they start thinking. And then they start trying to hold their resources together so they can stay together and keep their resources limited to themselves. So where we are, divided city. And the city is just like the school. So when we talk about the schools, it is important. No city can prosper without good schools. No city in Arkansas prospers without good public schools. There is no city in Arkansas that talks about the strength of its private or its charter school as an attractor or as something that they're using to promote. What we're saying here is that we want to make sure, Mr. Faulkner, we want to make sure that they are saying that we want to make sure that those good people have good education. Well, I don't know how you define a good person. That's the part I'm talking about here. I don't know how you define a good person. Good people are all people. And it doesn't matter where you live or which economics are. But our economics are not determined by the Little Rock school district, except when we are taught and our children are taught and given the opportunity to speak and learn. One thing that I'm glad to see, one thing I'm glad to see is that for the first time in my many years, we have white folks speaking up for justice. What they do, recognize that we cannot go to process as a community unless we're all together and unless we learn and live and work together. And